Very good, everyone. Let's talk about this investment in BJ that we are making at this moment. Basically, it is one of the investments that we call here in favor of the trend. In other words, in the week of November 18th, we identified that this company had the potential to continue its upward movement. This movement has been ongoing since January 2024, meaning throughout the entire year. And here it showed another buying force, meaning investors were still interested in continuing to buy the company's shares. Right? We identified this through the criteria we use here in our club, and we alerted our subscribers that $96.74 would be a good investment opportunity. Basically, at this moment here, after this moment, in the following 3 weeks, the stock rose here by 3.86%. And then it gave everything back, folks. Basically, it just kept declining. A moment we call here a temporary loss, this whole drop, making this movement. And then, in the week of January 6th, a strong buying pressure came in again, meaning we kept investing. We had at 1.3% in favor of our investment. Then we had to face a moment of 8% against our investment. And then buying pressure came in, making this movement positive. And in the week, on the day I'm talking about today, we already have a 10% profit, folks, in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks, basically 2.5 months. What is important for us to do here and teach you? That this operation had a risk of succeeding and a risk of failing. In case it went wrong, we had defined the exact amount of money we wanted to invest. This downward movement almost triggered our protection and then reversed. And this is a very important lesson when we invest. Why? Because we won't always get the direction right on the first try. The market, each stock will have its own timing. During this time, it took 7 weeks to continue this upward trend. So basically, this downward movement, followed by this entire upward movement, resulted in us having a profit of 10%. 10%, folks. Let's do the math, which is the part we love doing the most with you. Because many people earn 10% on a transaction, but they don't appreciate how much that actually represents. We have in our account 100,000 Rs, $100,000. So we have $100,000 available. Out of those $100,000, only $23,991 was used for this transaction, for this investment. Only $23,991. That was used, which when divided by 96, we bought exactly 248 shares. So we have $100,000, but we didn't use all of it. We only used 23,000. And those 23,000 were enough for us to buy 248 shares. Basically here, $96.74. These 10% represented here for us a $10 profit increase per share. So we had here $10 of profit per share. And then what do we have to do? 248 times $10. We had here a financial profit of $2,480. It gives a little more than 10%. $2,480 by investing $23,000. Folks, basically this is our financial gain over these 3 months. But when we talk about 2,480, we have to take into account a percentage of our entire amount, which is the $100,000 that we have. So these $2,480 represent a gain of 2.48% in 2 months. So when we take 2.48%, which was our percentage gain on everything we have in 2 months, and we divide this by 2 months, we have here 1.24% per month. This is the profitability we managed to achieve with this operation on our entire amount. Okay, Gustavo, is it good or bad? Explain it to me. Within an American market universe where we have an inflation rate of 3% per year and an interest rate at 4.2%, basically 1.2% per month is quite a lot, because if we multiply that by 12 months, it's almost 15% profit per year. And then I always like to do our little calculation here on the compound interest calculator. Let's say that my 100,000 reais, I managed to get $100,000. I achieved 1.24% per month over a period of 10 months. I will have 10 years. I will have $438,789 with interest, a profit that I achieved from these investments. $338,789. With that, my friends, it's quite significant. We are talking about a short span of 10 years. And if we extend this to 20 years from now, it skyrockets to almost $2 million. Basically, a simple operation like this small one, well managed, with risk management being applied correctly. This profit, which may seem small, has a very significant wealth building power and will undoubtedly make your lives easier every day. All right, that's it. May God be with you all. Take care. Bye-bye.